This weekend shootings have highlighted yet again a major gap with stopping domestic terrorism. The question ultimately, what can be done? I-Team reporter Brian New tonight has been looking into the question. He joins us live from Dallas with some of the answers that we got today. Brian?
Yeah, Doug, it was just over a week ago that the FBI director warned about the threat of domestic terrorism. And the experts that we talked to today said that this problem is growing faster than what law enforcement is prepared to keep up with.
The words we use on social media and in message boards, chances are, have been analyzed by the FBI. It's the way the Bureau identifies individuals that pose a threat. But far too often, individuals like the gunman in El Paso go undetected, despite having uploaded a hate-filled manifesto to the website 8chan prior to his attack.
I think we're going to see more of that.
Criminology expert Dr. Alex Carmen says the problem is law enforcement simply can't keep up. He says the FBI doesn't have enough manpower, neither does local law enforcement. Del Carmen says adding to the problem is most Texas police departments don't even have the right technology.
Keep in mind the volume of these activities that take place on a daily basis. Keep in mind the sort of wannabes that want to sort of get on that public segment that may never engage in a criminal act, but they simply want to be part of the rhetoric. And also keep in mind the limited resources that law enforcement has in place.
Del Carmen says in the next 10 years, domestic terrorists will pose a much greater risk than foreign terrorists. And as long as law enforcement doesn't have the resources to keep up, he says scenes like this, he fears, will happen again.
What I can tell you, however, is that there are people currently planning another attack. And what we need to try to understand is who these people are, how serious they are about doing harm to others, and be able to get to them before they actually engage in that harm.
Now, adding to the challenge for law enforcement are these sites like 8chan. These are unmonitored message boards where people can post anonymously. Now, late last night, the security provider for 8chan actually terminated its service with 8chan, and that effectively kicked 8chan offline, but that only lasted for a few hours. 8chan was able to find a new provider, and Doug, it appears that site is back up and running.